Hi, it's Kwai here again, and in this video I'll be covering the first habit of high achievers. So the first habit of high achievers is beliefs. Now let's talk about beliefs. There's two types of beliefs. There's limiting beliefs and then there's empowering beliefs. So why is beliefs very important? Successful people or high achieving people, they have different belief systems. They believe things will occur in a different way as opposed to people who aren't successful. So they have different belief systems towards money, towards wealth, towards health, towards family, relationships, and everything. While poor people have different belief systems to all those categories as well. So if you look at a poor person's mentality towards money, they might be thinking, rich people, rich people, they're greedy. Rich people, they rip people off. Rich people, they're not good people. They're not spiritual. They're there to wreck the whole world. They want to watch the world burn. They're there to screw people over. All these beliefs towards money. So imagine if you had those belief systems. You're not going to be working that hard to go out there and make more money. Why? Because you don't want to become a bad person, because that's what you really believe. All those negative connotations towards those negative beliefs towards money, you won't go out there and find it. However, successful people, they've got different belief systems towards money. They look at money as a way of giving back. They look at money as a way to become better and a way to contribute more back to society. When I was in my early 20s, I had these negative belief systems. I always believed that people who had lots of money, they were really greedy and they weren't good people. Those were my two major belief systems. So I never really tried to go out there and make money because that was what I believed. I didn't want to be a bad person. I didn't want to be greedy. So I never tried to go out there and make money. I just tried to avoid it. And as a result of that, I didn't make that much. I was always, if I was working in a job, it'll be like the lowest paying job because I don't know why. Subconsciously, I just don't want to get that much money, but I need money, right? So I did that for many, many years and I never really paid attention to money. And I just didn't want to become a bad person. I was behind on my bills. I couldn't pay my bills, and I also couldn't. I couldn't afford a nice meal. I was eating tuna. I was eating crackers, and I was living in this really old house that had cockroaches and rats, and it was really disgusting. It was. I went from like this nice place to this really broken down house with mosquitoes and there was cockroaches. I remember there was a big rat, this massive rat inside the house. Like every morning I'll sit there on this really old kitchen table, it's dirty and everything, trying to work and trying to get some more money in. And I remember I saw this rat just come out of like the wall and just come up to like this bin, and I just start eating. I'm just looking at this rat, just going, that is a huge rat. And I remember thinking to myself, what did I do to get to this point, And I remember walking along like the street, and I remember walking past this restaurant, and I saw this nice couple sitting there by the window, and they were just eating this really fancy dinner, and they looked really happy. And I looked at that going, I can't afford that meal. I can't even afford that, and I can't get that. And why is it that I'm struggling? I hate this feeling. I really hate being poor. I hate this feeling of being in this house. I'm so sick of it. I'm so sick of living in this house. It's got rats in it. It's disgusting. There's cockroaches here. I can't pay the bills. And then that's when I finally realized that my beliefs about money was wrong. And I also remember the times when I had money, I was actually really generous with it. I gave it away. I donated to charity. So then inside my head, I realized, okay, my belief system was wrong. I now realize that money is a good thing because when I have more of it, I can give back. If I have more money, I know that I'll be able to donate money to the temples or donate money to charity. I can create things. I can help people. I can create books. I can educate. I can do so many things with money. So that was the huge turning point for me. Anyway, when my belief systems changed about money, when I realized that money is a tool, it's not a bad thing or a good thing, it's just simply a tool. And I started, looking for high-paying jobs. That was the only thing I could do. I started to charge higher for my business as well. And I didn't look at money as a bad thing. I looked at it as a very, very good thing, and a means to actually help people. Anyway, fast forward about a year, I think it was 2 years later or a year later, I managed to get myself out of that situation. I was earning six figures. And then I was treating my girlfriend. I was taking her around the world. I was also, eating nice foods now. So then I realized that money is a good thing, and therefore I had more of it. So that's what I found with high achievers, is that they have this very strong belief system towards things. They have empowering beliefs towards money. They have empowering beliefs towards relationships, to their health and everything. In order for you to become a high achiever, analyze your beliefs. Look at the beliefs that you have towards money, towards your health, and towards everything you have in life. Just catch yourself thinking about what is it that you believe in. Do you believe that you can't get a better job out there? Do you believe that you can't succeed in your business? Do you believe that only those people out there can lose weight and not you? Do you believe that you have big bones and you can't lose weight? Do you believe that you can't get the girl that you want or the guy that you want? You got to be very careful with these beliefs. And another way to think about this is think of these beliefs as pain. Imagine that these belief systems is causing you pain right now. You might look at yourself in the mirror and look at yourself. You might not be happy with yourself. You might be tired. You might look very old and out of energy and everything. But if you fast forward 5 years, 10 years, where are those belief systems going to take you? Is it going to make you happier? No, it's not going to make you happier. So these belief systems, you've got to be very careful with. You've got to watch out how you believe in these, what you believe in and what you're doing. What I tend to do is whenever I believe something, when I have an opinion about something, I think about whether this is a limiting belief or empowering belief. And from that point, I think to myself, okay, where is this belief going to take me in the next 5, 10 years? Is this belief going to help me? And that's what I tend to think. Do I think that if I stay in this bad relationship, or if I stay in this business, or if I continue doing this, is this really going to help me in 5, 10 years, 20 years time? Is this belief system going to help me? And if the answer is no, then I change it. I either change my situation or change my belief system. So you got to be very mindful of your beliefs. It has to be, you got to check whether they're limiting you, preventing you from taking action, or they're empowering you to taking action as well. So a good way to adopt a winning or an empowering belief system is just to watch what successful people do. Look at high achievers and look at what they believe in and see whether you can adopt those type of belief systems in. So the big takeaway from this video is to always check your belief systems. Check to see whether it's limiting you or empowering you. I'll see you in the next video. Thanks.